Well, I want to tell you about something easier also. So, there's this. I gotta thank Jack. Jack McHugh has sent us a few suggestions, and they're usually pretty darn nice. And here's this one's from Jack. Pandas dash bokeh bokeh. Oh, I forget how to say that.
I
Okay.
love the logo. Pandas bokeh.
So,
I say bokeh. I don't know. But it's like that f-stop difference where like the person in a portrait is like crisp, but the background is faded. And
yeah.
and the logo is pandas clear, bokeh like in the background faded. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool logo. So I'm going to quote some from their website or the README. It says Pandas Bokeh provides a bokeh plotting backend for Pandas, GeoPandas, and PySpark data frames, similar to the already existing visualization features of Pandas. Importing the library adds a complementary plotting method, plot_bokeh, on data frames and series. Okay, so it's already built in, and all it provides is plot bokeh, another function on it. What's the big deal? Well, it's so cool. It's so easy. And I tried out some of these examples this morning, and it's just a little tiny bit of code. And you call, like, you've got a data frame and you call plot bokeh on it, and it pops open like an interactive graph that you can look at everything. It's actually pretty incredible. You can even so you have to do something a little different. You can plot bokeh, but if you want the normal plotting to do the same awesome stuff, it's built in. You can set an option, one of the Pandas options, to switch out the plotting backend. So that's neat. So apparently, what it's really doing is switching out the backend. And to me, I mean, plotting's not terribly difficult, but this interface, at least for me, it makes it a lot easier. Instead of having to work with frames and plots to just call this thing, and then all the different options you can have. You can different different point. Want it to look like an asterisk instead of a point or something. All other different color, or different scale, or different titles. All that stuff is options you can pass into the plot function. And the other thing that I like, a few more things. One of them is when you're if you pip install pandas-bokeh, it pulls everything in because it's all the rest of the stuff is dependent on it. So you get all of it just for a simple install. And it also generates it's able to do this interactively, but you can also generate notebooks. Yeah, you can generate notebooks, and you can also generate standalone HTML files with this in it. So
This is really cool. And yeah, the fact you can generate standalone HTML, there's probably ways to plug it into Flask sites, Python websites and whatnot. Pretty straightforward. And the interactive bit is super nice. I mean, this is not about Pandas interaction per se. This is just bokeh, right? Being very cool and interactive. But you can zoom, you can pan as you move around. Like it'll show you the marks on the graph, and you can hide, and sort of hide and show elements. And there's even a cool example where they're showing the stock price of Apple versus Google. And as you put the cursor along, it has the Apple logo next to Apple and the information, like a little like card that talks about it over time. Man, this is nice stuff. And all you got to do is point it at a data frame. Not bad.
Yeah, and they've got a whole bunch of examples on the GitHub repo with a bunch of working examples too. And obviously for the examples, the data is just sort of random data that they're throwing in there. But once you know how to get your data, this does the rest of the work for you. So it's cool.
Very cool. Yeah, it's just a great one. And thank you, Jack, for recommending it. And it's a good one, Brian, for pulling it out.
Well, we've had DigitalOcean as a sponsor for a while, and we really want to thank them. They've really helped us out a lot, and they're pretty darn cool. So thank you, DigitalOcean, for sponsoring this episode and many others. And in the past, we've told you about a lot of awesome things with DigitalOcean, like their one-click install, Kubernetes cluster support, their amazing new support center and help documentation that's been around for a while. And our podcast runs on DigitalOcean, and we're thrilled with it. And so if your business or your side project deserves great hosting and that will grow with you and let you scale affordably, I really definitely want you to swing by pythonbytes.fm/DigitalOcean to grab the $100 credit for new users. But there's something else I want to tell you about DigitalOcean that's really cool. They've got something they've started recently that's called Hub for Good, and it's designed to support COVID-19 relief efforts, where DigitalOcean through this is supplying $100,000 in infrastructure credits for new not-for-profit projects. They're also giving $50K to COVID-19 Relief Fund, their own relief fund, but still, it's really cool. And they're also trying to raise awareness for COVID-19 related projects and provide learning for developers, and also provide visibility for these projects. And so I headed over there this morning and checked it out, and there's a whole bunch of cool projects starting out that are related to COVID-19. It's not just this sort of stuff, but it's things like there's even a platform to help teachers interact with students during quarantine. There's a lot of cool projects through this. So thank you, DigitalOcean.
Yeah, this is a great project, and obviously their infrastructure is great and we love it, but this is very cool too. I didn't know about this. Thank you for watching this segment of the Python Bytes podcast. This video was made during the recording of the full episode. Visit pythonbytes.fm and get the whole story. Subscribe to the podcast and get the entire episode delivered to your phone. Please support our work by taking one of the courses at pythonbytes.fm/courses, or learning PyTest with Brian's book at pythonbytes.fm/PyTest. Finally, visit our sponsor shown on the screen here. Visit the link on the screen and get the special offer for Python Bytes and YouTube listeners. Thanks, and have a great rest of your day.